Appreciate you clicking on this video. Let me get into some movie news with you. Some of the things we're gonna be diving into here today, guys, is we got our first set photo for the live action Minecraft movie. That's pretty exciting. We got a poster and trailer date for Joker 2, even a voice reveal for how Lady Gaga is gonna sound as Harley Quinn, along with getting prepared for CinemaCon that is next week, and what kind of announcements we can expect from the studios. Oh, that along with so much more. But before we get into that, I'm gonna need you to sit down, okay? I'm gonna need you to contain yourself, because I got some sad news to tell you. This is going to be the last side flick in this studio. I know people love this set, and I do too, but Papa wanted to move. And so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and communicate with you. The studio's not going to look as glamorous the next few months. I'll probably just end up doing a lot of the videos up against a blank wall, or I'll pop out a green screen, but that'll just be temporary. Once I'm able to move into my new home, then the studio will be a lot larger. I know people hate change. I do too. Whenever my favorite YouTubers change their setup, I got used to. Just bear with me and be kind. I'm trying to make the new studio as awesome as possible. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear it down below. But yeah, I just wanted to make you guys aware about that, and that's also why I missed last week's live stream. I still plan to do it every Friday. It's just with all the moving, I didn't have time. But okay, with that now out of the way, let's just dive into some movie news, what you really came here for. All right, first thing I want to dive into here was a news story that popped up a couple of days ago that got me interested. This happened over the weekend. We got reports coming in that Ready or Not 2 is looking to be happening. In the reports, it's saying that Samara Weaving is expected to reprise her role. The only downside to this announcement for me was it looks like Radio Silence, the directors of it, are not looking to come back. Instead, they're in negotiations with Adam Roptel, who's most famous for the most recent escape room movies that, hey, I think are a little underrated. Not amazing or anything, but dang, were they entertaining, and I'd like a third one, please. Now, that first Ready or Not was an amazing movie. I remember going into it with not much expectations and then just walking out having a blast. I think it was one of my favorite horror movies of that year. And even with that said, admittedly with this announcement, I'm like, oh, what could they do? But the things that get revealed by the end of the movie and what ends up happening, it sets up for an interesting world that I wouldn't mind exploring further. The possibilities are kind of endless, but I'm still on the boat. If you're not going to get back the same directors, I kind of would have been fine if this was a one and done movie. But if you got Samara Weaving coming back, you got me in. How are you guys feeling about Ready or Not 2 being in the works? And well, on the subject of sequels, one of the sequels that's most anticipated this year for a lot of people is Joker 2 Fettuccine Alfredo. Warner Brothers decided to reveal this poster that I've been seeing get bashed on the internet when I'm like, it's fine. Yeah, it's nothing amazing, but I'm like, are we not just used to standard lazy posters now? I think it's been a long time since we've gotten an amazing poster. Please let me know what poster in the last 5 years you think actually stood out. And I'm talking main poster, okay? Don't bring out, oh, the IMAX poster, the Dolby poster, the main poster. But along with this poster, they also revealed that we will be getting our first trailer for this movie April 9th. And that actually makes a lot of sense with the other news story we're going to talk about later here today is with CinemaCon. That is also the exact same day Warner Brothers is having their presentation at CinemaCon, and it looks like Joker 2 will be their big reveal trailer. Now, the good news is, since they announced it like this, the trailer will be shown for attendees at CinemaCon and for the public, or else it would really suck for them to say, hey, April 9th trailer, only if you're in attendance at CinemaCon. They didn't say that, so we're going to get it released for everybody, and that's going to be nice. Because I am for sure curious to see what Joker 2 even looks like. The most hesitating thing we've been hearing from Joker 2 is that it might be a musical, but that statement's been clarified in the recent weeks where it's not exactly a musical, more like it's just a movie that has a lot of popular songs, about 15 of them, and the characters will kind of sing or dance over those popular songs. That trailer is definitely going to show off probably a couple of those musical numbers, and well, I'm just curious how that'll fit into the Joker world. Along with that, we did get a small voice tease for what Lady Gaga is going to sound like as Harley Quinn, and here you go. Hey, I'm the fucking girl who sings Bad Romance.
You can do anything you want. You're Joker.
I don't know about you, but when I hear that voice, it makes me think about the scene from Blade Runner 2049.
You can do anything you want. You're Joker.
So yeah, Joker 2, mark it on your calendars. What are you hoping to see in the trailer? And where is even your anticipation level for this movie? Speaking about movies with a ton of anticipation, we got our first leak set photo for the live action Minecraft movie. This is pretty huge. So, although yesterday was April Fool's and a lot of people thought this was an April Fool's prank, which, by the way, what a terrible time to be online for movie news people. I just saw the worst articles over and over, and I was like, there's no point making a video with all these terrible April Fool's jokes. Let me know if you saw one that gotcha. But no, this was not an April Fool's Day prank. In fact, it was posted on March 31st, but nobody noticed it until recently, where a fan who's close to where they're filming the Minecraft movie was able to snap a couple of photos of some props. Here we have some blocky trees with realistic textures that they're using for the Minecraft movie. Now, I think this is a little surreal. It's that tangibility that the movie's actually happening. It's being made somewhere, and this is just a hint of that. It also lets your mind race a little bit to what the rest of the world is gonna look like, because they're using realistic texture. Like, yes, it's in the shape of a block, obviously because of Minecraft, but it's meant to look like real tree bark, real leaves on it, letting you wonder what the rest of the world is gonna look like, especially Jack Black as Steve. The creators already came out and said they want to avoid an ugly Sonic situation. They don't want a situation where fans see the designs and they go, I hate it, change it now. And just imagining realistic human textures on a cubed person, I have no idea how they're gonna make that look good, but I can't wait to see that first look. I also love that they're at least making some realistic props. Like, you can see there's not only just a tree there, but there's like a block step, there's some grass. And since this is right in front of the soundstage, it makes me believe inside of there's way more trees, there's way more other realistic environments for the Minecraft world. It's not all just gonna be generated with a green screen. And well, that's gotta make some people happy. I'm really just intrigued by it, and I can't wait to see how this world comes together and even how it looks with all the effects put onto it. I think the biggest thing that gets brought up whenever I bring up the Minecraft movie is a lot of people going, it should have been animated. It should have been an animated movie. And while I actually do agree, I don't mind it being live action. If anything, I'm a little bit more curious. So let me know what you guys think about this first look to the live action Minecraft movie. And well, now talking about CinemaCon. As you guys know, we do this every year for the past 4-5 years. CinemaCon happens once a week in Las Vegas, and that's where theater chain owners and the studios get together to celebrate going to the movies. And it's always been an exciting event, but sometimes it's also disappointing. And I'm not quite sure what this year will be. I feel like it's leaning towards a disappointing year, but we'll see. Some of the things to note is that Sony opted out this year. They decided not to attend CinemaCon, and I don't know why. They brought the house down ever since that El Muerto announcement. Maybe they just knew they could never compete with that kind of reveal. But going through the list of studios that will arrive and kind of speculating what we can expect from them, beginning on Tuesday, we have Warner Brothers. And well, we just talked about what will probably be one of their biggest reveals is the trailer for Joker 2 being shown to audiences and being released online for the public. But it also says here that they'll be doing a presentation for their upcoming movies. Looking at the films they have up and coming, I feel like it's obvious they're going to talk about Furiosa, Mad Max. Twisters is probably also going to be a big thing because I know a lot of people are anticipating that Beetlejuice, whether they reveal a more extended clip or part of that movie. That's the thing that kind of sucks with CinemaCon is they'll show audience members, but we don't get to see it on the public. Instead, we get descriptions, and then idiots like me make videos where they read it to you going, so Beetlejuice pulls his pants down and says, the juice is loose. The only two biggest surprises I think that they could announce is one, the Minecraft movie. We just saw it's deep into work. They could reveal to them maybe the first look of what humans are going to look like in that world. Maybe some concept art of it. If not, maybe some DC talk. I think James Gunn is really hard at work with the Superman movie right now. I don't think he's going to take time out of his day to go to be at CinemaCon just to talk about a movie that's not releasing this year. At the most, he'll just send in like a video chat and maybe talk about Superman Legacy. So that's kind of the only things I'm seeing here is maybe something Minecraft related, but overall the biggest thing that'll be revealed is the Joker 2 trailer for Warner Brothers. Then on the next day, April 10th, we have Lionsgate and Universal Universal that'll be doing some panels. Starting off with Lionsgate, they'll probably talk a lot about their upcoming The Strangers Chapter 1, which I'm very excited for. They still don't have an exact release date on the next two movies that they already filmed. It'd be nice if they could confirm those release dates. The Crow will probably also be something they showcase off, probably like an action sequence to the audience. Other than that, the only thing I desperately want Lionsgate to talk about is Saw 11. Reminder guys, Saw 11 has a release date of September 27th, 2024, releasing this year. The movie has not begun filming, at least not to my knowledge, unless they're making it in secrecy, which is kind of hard to do now. We are on the 4th month of this year, and they have 5 months to not only make this movie, do the post work, market it, and then release it. I'm thinking this movie's getting delayed, or they're gonna surprise us all at CinemaCon and be like, hey, movie's finished, man. We got it done. See you September. So really on the Lionsgate panel, I just want an update on Saw 11, because where's that movie? You made me a believer in the Saw franchise again. Where's my movie? As far as Universal goes, I'm not seeing anything like huge that we didn't already know about being presented there. They'll probably talk about Abigail, do a little talk about Gladiator 2. I would love to hear an update on the Wolfman movie that Blumhouse and Universal are making that recently got moved to January of 2025. And that's mainly because Venom 3 decided to release around the same time as Wolfman, and well, they didn't want to compete. But I'd love to hear some more updates on that movie. So not too many big things I'm expecting to hear from Universal. Then on Thursday, which will probably be a huge day for announcements, we have Paramount and Disney. Paramount, I think, could honestly be the one to win the CinemaCon week and have the best stuff be revealed, and that's mainly for 2 films. Now, while they'll probably talk a lot about A Quiet Place and If, because those are coming up pretty soon, the movies I'm really hoping to get some sort of announcement on is Transformers 1. This is the animated Transformers movie that has been so silent, yet is being released this year. It'd be nice to get a teaser trailer, some animation out there. Probably won't be released to the public, but just even hearing about what it looks like, what the cast members sound like I just need some Transformers 1 updates, man. But also Sonic the Hedgehog 3, reveal who's gonna be the voice of Shadow. That would be the time to do it. Bring him on stage, have him tease the voice in person. Sonic has notoriously been at CinemaCon since his first movie. This would be a great time to announce that voice. So I'm looking forward to that Paramount one. And then Disney will be the ones to close off CinemaCon. Now, Disney's definitely has a lot of movies I'm looking forward to, from Alien Romulus, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Deadpool and Wolverine, which are, again, all films under the Disney banner. I feel like a lot of the stuff they could talk about, we have already gotten some sort of trailer, teaser, or reveal about. I'm not sure what else from their lineup they could honestly surprise us with, other than maybe Tron 3. That is something that they're currently filming right now. We've gotten some set photos. They could show off that. But honestly, I'm not thinking anything huge. I don't even know if Marvel will be mentioned. So yeah, that right there is kind of where to set our expectations for CinemaCon and what to look forward to. I bring up all these studios to you guys. Which do you think will be the winner of next week? And any surprise announcements or things you'd want them to talk about? Whatever it is, you know I'll be here to tell you the news once that week happens. But that is all movie news we currently have going on right now, guys. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch me talk some movie news. Don't be forgetting to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to say goodbye to an era of 3C at this studio. It's been lovely. I'll see you again soon.